Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 4.
North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum is speaking at the Capitol right now. He and the Department of Health are talking about the latest in the fight to help stop the spread of COVID-19 in the state. We have this press conference happening right now on our website. That's valleynewslive.com. In other stories making headlines today, Bemidji police are urging the public to keep an eye out for a 16-year-old girl who was reported missing. LaKaylee Kingberg was last seen on Saturday night around 11:30 p.m. She was wearing a gray Viking sweatshirt and white tennis shoes. Police say she may be in Hubbard County, and those with information should call the Bemidji Police Department. And the Ottertail County Sheriff's Department is investigating the burglary of a church in Butler. They say the Holy Cross Catholic Church was burglarized sometime between September 5th and September 9th. Lockboxes were taken that had several $100s, and church members also say donated money from the prayer candles was taken too. Anyone with information on the burglary is urged to contact the Sheriff's Department. And a man was struck by a car early Sunday morning following a fight. It happened in Leonard and Cass County. Deputies learned of an altercation between a Hillsboro resident and a West Fargo resident where one person hit the other with their car as they fled the area. That individual had non-life-threatening injuries. And as of this afternoon, no arrests have been made. And U.S. Customs and Border Protection seized $3.6 million in fake cash in Pembina County on Friday. The counterfeit money was intercepted as it crossed the North Dakota border from Canada. Officers said the shipment was described as containing toy guns, but when they opened it, they found 36,000 counterfeit $100 bills. That's a top look at your For It Forward. Now let's toss it over to weather with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson.
Hey, Callie, what a weekend. And now on Monday, we have those hazy skies. Just look over my shoulder, the Valley Sky Cam showing. There's some clouds in there, too, but a lot of smoke in the upper atmosphere. At least that smoke not mixing down to the surface where we have to worry about our health there for the most part. 60s up north in the yellows, and look at central South Dakota. It's nearly triple digits in the capital up here. 97 degrees. Most of us here in the Southern Valley are in the 70s, and that's where we will stay in the FM area this evening until sunset. Light winds and a pretty fair night. It's going to have cloudy and hazy conditions throughout. In Grand Forks, you can expect much the same, and temperatures slipping into the 60s a little earlier for you, but by and large, we have some cooler weather heading our way. I'll have details on that, and we'll talk about how warm we get tomorrow. I saw those 90s down in Pierre. Some of our southern counties will enjoy some of that baking weather as well. Details on our wild whiplash weather this week in a while, Callie.
I heard the word warm.
Yes, that's all that matters.
Right. Thanks, Hutch. And in Minnesota, the Department of Health is reporting 643 new confirmed cases of COVID-19, along with 3 new deaths linked to the illness. In North Dakota, there are 255 new cases, along with 2 more deaths in the state. The death toll now sits at 170. And an additional COVID-19 testing event is planned for Grand Forks this weekend. Testing will be open to the public and will take place at UND's High Performance Center. Pre-registration is required to attend the testing event. The test is free, and those participating must be at least 5 years old. Officials are inviting those who have tested negative in the past to retest, as well as those who have been in close contact with a case. And Detroit Lakes High School shut down today after someone just tested positive for COVID-19. The school district is switching to online learning starting tomorrow, but the superintendent says teachers who've been in the classroom so far this year need today to make the switch to distance learning. The state health department notified Detroit Lakes officials over the weekend that the person who's infected was in the school last Wednesday and Thursday. Close contacts have been identified and have been notified individually. DL school officials say the risk of exposure for other individuals present in the building on these dates is no greater than the risk of contracting the virus in the community. And high school students will move to full distance learning until September 25th. As a result of the switch, high school activities will be moved to virtual only. Coaches will be reaching out to athletes this week with more information. Elementary students will still be in person, and middle school students will continue in the hybrid model. And transit administrators say they hope thousands of people fill out a MAP bus survey asking the public for feedback. The survey went active last week, and the last day to fill it out is September 28th. It's a part of an effort by the Fargo-Moorhead Metropolitan Council of Governments to develop a 5-year plan for MAP bus. The council says it's thinking about adding a Sunday service, but it would be costly. The agency also wanted to emphasize that in light of our investigative stories on MAP bus complaints, rider safety is the #1 priority for MAP bus. We have a link to the survey on our website. You can find that at valleynewslive.com. And the West Fargo Police and Fire Departments are offering free car seat safety checks. According to Safe Kids Worldwide, car seats installed correctly can reduce the risks of death by 71%. If you want to make sure your car seats are safe, you can schedule an appointment by calling the West Fargo Police or Fire Departments. And the Fargo Police Department says they wrote 18 citations on Saturday night in the area surrounding NDSU. Most of the citations were for underage drinking and loud parties causing noise violations. Fargo police say that they will continue to aggressively enforce underage drinking and quality of life issues around campus. And it may have taken 2 years, but the final phase of the Main Avenue makeover is finally complete. A ribbon cutting ceremony was held in downtown Fargo today.
We would like to thank the motorists and the downtown business owners for their patience over the last 2 years of this project. And you had to have a lot of patience here.
Spread out over 2 years, the City of Fargo and the NDDOT updated aging underground infrastructure and increased accessibility to pedestrians. They also paved a section of road that needed some extra love. And some good news for you on your Monday afternoon. The national COVID-19 cases are dropping. Those details are coming up later on Valley News Live at 4.
Of high temperatures today, 60s up north and mid-70s down to the south. We have some hot weather before things turn chilly again. Complete details in your forecast are straight ahead.